but 2 emblems. In order to 100% the game, we need 180, and many of them take a long time. Another team I really like from the main characters. Okay, I'll shut up. The mouth movement. Tails' model on this cutscene looks a little washed out. I mean, at least the colors. It's like a complete different texture from the mech.
And Eggman too. What's Amy doing here? Doesn't matter. I have to help Amy because she's in danger.
That sounds like something from Dora the Explorer or Nicktoons or something for little kids. I have to help her because she's in danger, guys. That's right, Dr. Eggman is the first boss battle. Die! I got this mech of destruction. Instead of a normal stage with this new style gameplay, you just go straight into shooting someone. Take this. Anyways, we're about to go into a normal stage with Tails. Tails' gameplay with the mech is like a shoot 'em up, I guess, but a lot more slow pace since you're on this mech that moves quite slowly. But you just shoot whatever you can. Every time you press the B button, you get you shoot once a little pellet, and if you leave it on, you lock on nearby enemies through the laser. You can either spam the little pew pew gun that it has in the front, or you can hold the button and get lock on as many enemies as possible. And when you let go of it, you're gonna automatically shoot at them with some kind of laser thingy. Now the thing about Tails' high score is that in order to get a high score, remember that you can get combos. Like here, there's 3. The more enemies you lock on before shooting, the more points you get on the combo multiplier. The homing missiles, the key is to get as many as you can. Sometimes it's worth taking a long time to shoot, sometimes not so much. Because remember, time is also important. Like there. Gotta be careful and not go too crazy because oops, I forgot about that one. Because I remember that Tails has some upgrades that give you mobility, like a hovering machine, hovering piece. I forgot what its name was, but something that lets you hover. Right now I cannot hover or not do anything really too fancy, but well, that's a waste of time right there. But yeah, once you get some of that ability and then you go back to playing the game normally, you forget about them. Sometimes you just die for overconfidence. Okay. No, a little boring elevator section. This is a part where I wanna try to get as many as possible. There. The laser is not infinite, that's why you need to look at certain points. The main gimmick of this level is just the fact that you need to destroy the enemies to open the doors. Aye! That only with the multiple bombs. The only objective of that one is there's we're gonna see that enemy a lot. The bomber, I think is the name. You will always have different amount of bombs, and its objective is always to be used as a multiplier of points. So always use them to get a big combo, because each bomb counts at 1 point for the laser or the combo. So. Like I said, the soundtrack is so good. I don't know. Maybe it's nostalgia at this point, but I really enjoyed all the things here. Am I missing something? There we go. The different kind of gameplay. It's not everyone's cup of tea, but I really enjoy it. And what did we get with that? And a stream. Nice, nice. That's the biggest combo so far. Da-da! Oh, excuse me for that, I was just testing the microphone.
I did it, Sonic!
3 A's in a row. Boys, we're back in the game. 3 emblems, 3 A's. It's lovely. Ta-dam-dam.
Huh? Amy?
Keep your voice down. Have
Okay.
no fear.
I'll keep it down.
Amy Rose is here.
Emily, I keep hearing Emily.
Amy.
Get here.
Amy Rose. Amy the Rose?
Well, if you gotta know, I caught a ride with Tails. Are you sure you don't need my help? It looks like you.
I was wondering why Tails was not helping here at this part.
It's because of that fake hedgehog.
You mean that black hedgehog?
Did you see it? Where is it now?
If I tell ya, will you marry me?
No way.
I thought I had you this time.
I thought I had you this time. I don't know, I will find this cutscene amusing.
That black hedgehog came here with Dr. Eggman.
So, Eggman's behind this, huh?
What's all that writing on the wall anyway? Did you write that? Wait for me, Sonic!
That's a lot of writing on the wall. What is it for, I wonder? What? Oh, another favorite level of mine. The thing about this level, to get the A, you need to do a very, very dangerous... Actually, I'm not gonna go for the A. In order to do the A, you pretty much need a... It's just... nah. It's too tough. Like, look at those rings. We're gonna get the upgrade to use the rings in a little bit. And using those rings give you a nice little extra points. But since we didn't get the upgrade until now, which we need to do a little detour for anyways, the light shoes. Now we can do this like speed dash. Signature move from Sonic. And in my opinion, this is probably the best game to use it on. Just look at this, so fast. I love it. My favorite implementation of the like speed dash ever. I wish they did such another adventure game with that. So satisfying. But yeah, the reason why I'm not gonna try to go for the A rank is because I didn't get the points from the start from the little rings we saw earlier. And this stage is very strict with the A requirements, so you need to pretty much do it perfectly from the very start without the power-ups. And the biggest pain in the butt is the next section, the rocket launch. Here you have enough time to get on board the rocket, but in order to get the A, you need to take the high path. After this, you can see over there's a way to keep going up. You need to get to the very top of the rocket, and the time limit is very, very strict. Like, incredibly strict. I actually often miss it, and if you miss it, you die. And you lose all your points, so you pretty much go from an A to an E. And not often I get every single capsule there. I feel cool about that. So yeah, we're not gonna get an A, probably a C or a B, but that's fine. This stage, I already knew it was gonna have to come back later. The 80s, 18,000, yeah. Barely missed the B up there. But that's alright, we'll get it later. And now we're in a forest.
Hey, that's
that blue hedgehog again, of all places.
His mouth didn't even move.
Faker.
Faker? I think you're the fake hedgehog around here. You're comparing yourself to me? Huh? You're not even good enough to be
I'll
my
make you eat those words.
There's no time to play games. You won't even get the chance.
Finally, our first rival battle with the mysterious Shadow.
I'm the coolest.
And he's apparently the coolest.
I see. So you're not darn. Not bad, partner.
Very easy fight.
You know who I am.
Not much else to say, I just calling the package back. But hey, right after the last Sonic level, we get another one. Reinforced.
Shadow, what are you doing? Hurry and get back here right now before the island blows up with you on it!
Blows up?
Oh no, another time limit! We just had the record earlier. But the time limit is way more than generous.
Gotta get out of here. Find Amy and Tails. Right away.
Go Sonic! Escape! Why did you get separated from Amy and Tails anyways? Actually, I don't remember how to get A on this level. I'm just gonna play normally. Ah! Well, that's the bad thing about it. I lost the multiplayer that I didn't take the light speed dash properly. The thing about the light speed dash, at least, that well, it is the first game where it's implemented this way, where you approach the rings and press it. So instead of having to charge it like in Sonic Adventure 1. Some tricks that I know about how to get A's involve getting the other Sonic power-ups. Right there where I got hit, I could have used one of the power-ups I get later in order to save myself and be able to keep my multiplier. But it's okay though. We're not going for an A on our first goal. Ooh, normally I don't get those rings, but I feel Darren this time. Speaking of being Darren, this is an optional power-up, the Ancient Light Attack. It's really not used for anything. I'm gonna use it just to waste some time. You charge it up, and then do that. It comes into the enemies after you charge it up, but there's really no point. You normally don't want to stop. That's why. I don't think even a woohoo! But I did was way too dangerous, and I didn't get any points for it. But oh well. Green Forest is full of little small shortcuts all over the place. It's actually pretty cool. Look at that blue bots. Sometimes I wonder if rings are better. The 2 seconds wasted there was better for the time score. I don't know. It's actually pretty interesting. Oof, I almost missed there. If you press the button here and let it hold, you go down even more and lose your shield after you show up. But get more points though, so that's cool. Another shield good. But yeah, that little part the game never told you about, but if you leave the A button pressed while going down those vines, you go further down and there's power-ups and points down there. Okay, final part. I can actually die here if I'm not careful. Okay, I didn't get it all the way up. But that should be enough for an A. The further up you get into those trampolines there before you fall down, the more points you get. Oh! Okay, it was fine. I thought for a moment it was gonna be 18,000. But it wasn't. And we got 5. Boom, boom, boom! Explosions! Explosions everywhere.